Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Butler feeling out of it. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Chicago.
Outside, White. Back to ball. Nice move. Misses the layup. This Warriors squad struggling. Here's Pachewski. No good on the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
It's stolen by Bruzelis. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Bruzelis. .103 left to play here in the third. Here's Ball. Shot clock at 5. Bruzelis with the ball. It's good. Bruzelis has got 7.
His soft touch around the rim. Bruzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the court.
Good on the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Herter.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range. Can't make them all.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls as they end the third quarter.
The Warriors, 23.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Curry brings the double. On the wing, Williams. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's Golden State's ball. Here's Jackson Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson Davis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Here's Horton Tucker. From deep, Herter. Pass to Collins. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And here's Herter. Hits the three-point foul.
He's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute play. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Herter. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just, excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's White. Pajemski grabs the board. And it's the Warriors ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
A good on-ball defender. White will make you work for him.
It's White on the wing. Back to Ball. Over in the corner, White. Outside, Ball. Back to White. Pocket 6. Here's Giddey. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth. So it's Chicago now. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's White. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Warriors with possession here. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Picked by Vucevic. Stolen away. Here's Moody. He gets it in there.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Curry with the steal. Here's Green. Outside Curry. Launches it. No good that time. No good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony. One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Got that one up quick. Tatum's got 6.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Harden looking it over. A three from Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Celtics. Holiday attacking. Pass to Tatum. Elbow shot. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Harden outside. Right side, Leonard. And here's Jones. Back to Leonard. Outside, Jones. Pass to Harden. With the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
With a finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Tatum. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Brown. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Tatum for 3.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard? One of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time.
Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And here's Harden for 3. That ball. Nice feed that time for Bogdanovich. Harden's got 7 points in the game. Outside Holiday. Screen by Porzingis. Holiday gets the bucket.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Back to Harden. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. That one good for 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do. And right at the top, let's go back up.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Screen by Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Tatum. Violation. Shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden left side. Leonard fires away from outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He has 7. Brown outside. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency.
16.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get mine.
Tatum doing it this time.
Don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify.
Gets it inside.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Pass to Dunn. Fires from way outside. Porzingis with the rebound. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Out to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Here's Tatum.
Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the threes.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
The game now all-time. 16 points for Jason Tatum.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
To the paint. Done. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here is Los Angeles now. To the middle. Here's Batum. Back to Simmons. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Done outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Simmons. The Clippers need to get off the shot.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
Outside Brown. They now take the lead. Brown's got his first points of the game. The Clippers trail. Here's Simmons. Shoots the coffee. Done with it. And here is Powell. By Porzingis. Now here's the 2. Powell down low. In the crowd. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Left side, Porzingis. Sinks that one from the back. Porzingis has got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
CTH. Can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Nice ball movement by Boston. They kick out to Brown. Hits the three-point line. Brown's got 5.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Simmons on the wing. Back to Dunn. Launches a 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Coffee. Outside, Simmons. In the corner, Powell with it. And the 3 off top. Performance. Celtics. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Clippers trail by 5. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the field. What he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in L.A. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Shot clock at 3. Here's Craig. The Clippers grab the miss. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And finished off by Leonard.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. It's sent back down by Simmons. Here's Cornette. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Screen by Leonard. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. To the left wing. Fires from deep. Outside, Horford. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far. 3 of those 2 for 2. He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Powell. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Cornette. To the paint. Puts it up. And a great move from Horford as he gets it to go.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
A shot by Batum, no good. Celtics leading by 4. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Here's Horford. Batum grabs the miss. Powell inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
It counts.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Coffee. Dunn looking over the floor. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Picked by Horford. Here's Pritchard. And he uses the glass on the way. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Nicely done. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Dunn's got 5 now. There's 10 seconds left for the third. Here's Pritchard. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here.
34.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter showing more pressure-packed basketball. Celtics leading by 3. Picked by Horford. Inside. Takes it off the glass. Horford's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston.
And Horford off the pick expects to pass. That's difficult to guard.
Pass to Leonard. Down low. Here's Jones. Craig pulls it in.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Harden. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And 12 points for Leonard.
Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Pass to Pritchard. Picked by Horford. Here's Hauser. From downtown. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kawhi with the flush.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible. And getting inside and just finishing with physicality. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Harden outside. Latrey. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's allowed to shoot out.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Clippers trailed by 4. It's Harden with the drive. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Horford. Horford's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Pass to Zubac. In the corner, Harden. Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. Horford with the rebound. And Joe Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Cornette. The Clippers grab the miss.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Jones with it. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Outside left. No And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Showing no hesitation and in a moment go out and watch the ball when they need a weapon.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. He's got it by Mitrovic. Inside. Here's Cornette. Trying with the pump it, but couldn't finish. Clippers trailed by 4. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi with the slam. You said it. That was ferocious. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. You got for us, GA.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listen in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be the difference.
Thank you, David. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Fearless competes every single minute on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Pass to Harden. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
Stolen by Holiday.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his defense in there and just rip the ball away.
Let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Back to Harden. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
To Porzingis. Tatum looking around. The screen from Brown. 6 on the shot clock. On to White. And here's Porzingis with 3. Powell pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oh, that's offensive interference. And here's Boston. It's a 3-point game. Here's Brown. To the hoop. Yes.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
Love the aggressiveness there by Simmons. Coming up here.
Here's White. Yes.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. So that will be his second foul of the game. Brandon Davis will go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Clippers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 9 seconds left in the game. Brown inside the line. And hit the turnaround jumper. And the timeout call here by Tyronn Lue. And he knows there's no room for mistake to watch everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
This much time, they should be able to draw a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, he is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. Jump on in for us. We'll be back in just a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. outside. Porzingis on the wing right. Screen by Porzingis. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got the first basket here in overtime for the Celtics.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Outside left. Pass to Zubac. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And another three for the Clippers.
That touch, Bogdanovich. That time from way out.
Shot clock at 5. Porzingis. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it. Not only think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. And it's Leonard missing. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Holiday. Off target from outside. And so it's Harden bringing that for already. And the dunk with Porzingis.
Such a smart defensive player. Understanding when you should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in this quarter.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
A three from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
On the wing, Harden shoots the 3, and Tatum pulls it down.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the game.
Bogdanovich looking around. Harden left side. Back to Bogdanovich. The drop. And a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Holiday. Back to White. Porzingis jacks up a 3. And it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden left side. To the inside. Leonard. It's off. He sinks the punch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This big guy down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
The 3 from Tatum. The 3 won't fall. And now they decide to foul attention. It's the first, and put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And a scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought he played in regulation, but you know what? They came big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett